all of you here would have been going through a very difficult time because of cost of living. Cost of living is a challenge not just in Jamaica, but globally. When I travel, the same things that are said here, I hear it in other jurisdictions. I was in Canada last year. I heard people complaining about the cost of living. In the United States, it's the same thing. When I visited the United Kingdom, it's the same complaint. Because of COVID, because of the war in the Ukraine and other global disruptions, world prices for global shipping and other logistics costs have increased significantly. But over the last 3 years, your government has managed inflation, coming now from almost 12% inflation. That is when people used to send me texts showing me what the price of oxtail was the week before and what the price of oxtail is this week, sometime moving by $100 or $200. Right now, inflation has come down from the high of about 12% to now about 5.6%. That means that the inflation is now back within the target range, meaning the range that our policy says it is acceptable to fluctuate between 4% and 6%. We are still trying to bring inflation down even more. There are some things which contribute to inflation that are in everybody's basket of goods that they consume. For example, chicken, public transportation, bread. And so what the government has done, particularly over things that it has some control over, like public transportation, we have been very careful not to make the increases too high, but at the same time to increase subsidies to cushion the impact of price increases. Inflation is what makes you feel miserable. Because after you have worked here and you get your pay and you go to the supermarket and the same chicken that you done pick and cut and slice up, you realize that the price move on you. You get vexed. You get vexed. And that is a reality that is affecting people all around the world, but right here in Jamaica, it makes you miserable. And we understand that as a government. So we are working to keep prices as low as we can, to moderate price increases. But the biggest way, the best way, and the most effective way, Robert, to counter inflation is to increase productivity. Whenever I talk about productivity, people say, you want me work harder, you want me do more, you pay me more. Yes, productivity is about working harder, doing more, but really what productivity is about is working smarter, using the same amount of energy and resources to produce more. And how do we become more productive? By making investments like fixing that bridge, so that it takes you less time to get here, less bus fare, less energy, and when you reach here, you don't feel so vexed. And so these are the things that the government is doing.